Hello everyone, and welcome to the first episode of All the Mods 6, the latest and the greatest that the modded community has to offer us. It might be the latest and the greatest, but the basics have not changed. We need food, and obviously, some wood. Oh, there is a village. Okay, maybe we find some tools here. Oh my goodness, how did they know I love purple? Everyone has purple beds. This is heaven. Muesli Melange Power Bar. Aha, it's really good. And this is why you should always check out a village. We got our iron sword and a chest plate. Or crushing hammer. Looks like an axe. So we are running Minecraft 1.16.3 and the mods that are available to us are Mechanism, Botania, Applied Energistics, and I think this is an upgrade for Ars Magica, but I'm not sure. Of course we also have Immersive Engineering, Ice and Fire, the Rats mod, and so on and so forth. So I'm actually pretty excited. But in any case, this is Minecraft and we need to start gathering resources. A floating creeper. Okay, and the meteor from Applied Energistics. I was actually looking for some easy coal and we only got one piece. We will stay positive, that will give us 4 torches, and we will use them to find more coal. Oh, and by the way, if I forgot to mention, Mystical Agriculture is also in the pack. Ooh, iron! Nice! So what is the plan for today, other than staying alive? I'm not exactly sure if we can push towards Applied Energistics because a lot of recipes in the mod pack have been changed. I forgot we have fishes, but at least we're going to get into Mechanism as best as we can. All of that being said, let me try and gather some resources, and I'll be right back. I have done a little bit of mining so that we would be able to gear up so that we can mine a little bit more. The thing is, we need to go and find redstone, diamonds, obsidian, and osmium. I have also noticed that whenever I'm playing a mod pack, I don't really explain what it is that I'm trying to do. I just hold an object in my hand and expect everyone to notice it. So this time, maybe we do it a little bit differently. For instance, some of you might notice that I already have 4 extra hearts. This is because we have the spice of life in this mod pack, and if I try different types of food, I will get hearts. Another thing that I want to do is that I'm going to make the next set of tools out of Certus quartz. It has the same mining level as iron, but unlike iron that we are in short supply of, we have plenty of Certus quartz. Don't get me wrong, we are going to need a lot of Certus quartz in order to get into Applied Energistics, but we're not doing it this episode. Drenched iron nugget. Aha, I wanted to find another cave system so that I can go and find some redstone, and I did find another village. A pneumatic craft house. Nice. Can we take them? Yes. So unlike actually additions, we can take this stuff. Holy, they give us everything. We take you too. And this house seems to be from Immersive Engineering. Yes, we have crates. This is a very good starter backpack. I have gained 2 more hearts. How far does it go? Totally, this is not my favorite flower. And you did not see that. The Muddy Colony. What? So this is a village that spawns in swamps. Okay. So if you are playing along, I do not recommend coming to this village because it's incredibly laggy. If you cannot find a cave, make your own cave. And I did manage to find some osmium and uranium. All the ores. So it's like all the mods, but with ores? I hate these things. It's gone. Oh, and by the way, talking about playing along, here is the seed for this world. They're more common than you would think. A diamond sword. Nice. Oh, we have already found a dungeon. So they give you a furnace with 26 coal inside. Aha, very good. There is a tradition that you always have to find your first diamond on camera. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. Oh, we also have reliquary. Okay, let me explore this place a little bit more so that we would be able to find some more diamonds, some redstone, and maybe some obsidian. Then I will bring you right back. I did not do a stupendous amount of mining, but I think we have enough resources to get us started. The problem is, this is the only diamond that I found, not a single ore. And that causes a little bit of a problem, because I want to get obsidian, and I cannot mine it. So maybe we have to get into Mechanism earlier than expected, because we need to get steel. Steel pickaxe from Mechanism has a mining level of obsidian. This one is just diamonds. Of course, if we want to get into Mechanism and start making steel, we're going to need some sort of RF. And I'm guessing 2 heat generators will be more than enough. And I think we also go ahead with making 2 metallurgic infusers. This dude barely makes any RF. Actually, it seems that we do have a way of generating a little bit more RF. Aha. There's sand everywhere. Hello. Oh, it does give you the bad omen effect. Nice. This is tier 1 and each one of them makes 1 RF per tick. That's not very good. Of course, you should remember that I was not expecting a miracle, but I was expecting just a bit more. And this one generates 8 RF per tick. That should be more than enough. Are you? Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, our first piece of steel. And the gateway to the gateway of nether. It has a relatively expensive recipe. You have to use iron for the rod. But in any case, we have it. I forgot that I have bad omen and I did pass in front of the village. And unfortunately, there is a raid. Protect me, you fool! Please! I do have a feeling that this is not going to end very well. I'm at 2 hearts. Literally my only hope right now is that these guys will not swim. But they do swim. Okay. Well, I did manage to save the village, but a Vex killed me. And here is my beautiful body. You were handsome. I know. So the grave just stays there, or will you go away? Let us get back to the main task at hand. Diamonds. I was going to say obsidian. Oh, and you're going to give me a lot of diamonds. That gave us 8 pieces. I do understand that this mod pack has a vein miner, but unfortunately, no matter how hard I tried, I could not find the button. But whatever it is, it's not ore excavation. More diamonds. I was just being unlucky. Before we go to the nether, I just wanted to give you a very small update. I did find the vein miner key. It's grave. Oh, lots of apples. We're not going to live over here for a very long time, so I'm guessing we can just put the portal over here. And it's a 3x3. Oh, and by the way, since this is Minecraft 1.16, I did make golden leggings. Just in case. See you in heaven. I guess we have arrived. And it's not the worst. Oh, you're from mystical agriculture, you're solium ore. Oh, so if we want to make a solium dagger, that's how we make it. Okay. That way was blocked, but I think I have seen an opening over here. Maybe. I did not kill him. Why is there a wither skeleton here? Unfortunately, the spawning area that we have in the nether is not the best, but at least we managed to find some basalt. I do admit that it was not in a very ideal location, but I did manage to dig a tunnel. And on a very positive note, we get endermen here. So we can get some ender pearls. The question is, will you attack me? Please. Oh, gassed. Well, he dropped... oh my goodness. Thank you. I was going to say that I did manage to get a pearl and a shard. I want to try my best. Are you friendly? You don't look very friendly. I want to try my best to get a few ender pearls so that we would be able to make a waystone and a warp stone. So that if we go exploring, I can just teleport back home. It's just that it's not a very friendly environment. So I did manage to find myself some ender pearls and I think we should be able to make a waystone. The only item that we were missing was actually poppies. So we need to make 2 warp stones. And with 3 pieces of obsidian, we also make a waystone. And for the moment, we just put you over here. There you go. And in the meantime, I did manage to make a few more solar panels, so our power situation has improved. Oh, I did all of that in order to get obsidian, and there is a portal here with a block of gold and a crying obsidian. Just in case you're wondering why we don't see any dragons from ice and fire or any other creatures, it's because their spawning in the overworld has been disabled. We need to find them, we need to go to other dimensions. Or at least that is what I read on Reddit. But in any case, before I go mining again, there are a few quality of life improvements that I think we should do. One of them is making a backpack. And I'm assuming we can put you in the bubble slot? Okay, good. We do not have a Dank null in this mod pack, but there is something called Dank Storage. And here is Dank 1. And honestly speaking, it's not that bad. We get 9 slots. Ooh, but upgrading it is going to be painful. Okay. Can you guess what I did in between the cutscenes? Of course, not the enchantment table, I did go mining. And I would say quite a bit. The thing about every single mod pack is that you need to start mining so that you can get better tools, so that you can mine faster, and then you have to start generating RF so that you would be able to generate better RF using better tools. And since we are going to need a steady supply of RF, I was thinking that we go with power and make the basic reactor. Cause when I was mining, I did manage to find some dry ice, which is not in my backpack. Okay, we have 27 here and a little bit more over here. The first reactor that we have from Power is not very expensive and I think it will generate a decent amount of RF. We just need 36 blocks of the reactor block. We do not have a stupid amount of the uranite, but I'm hoping it's enough. And if I need 36 of you, that means I'm going to need 8 sets. And yes, we can literally make 8 sets. Oh, that's 32. And this is 36. Very good. I also don't exactly remember from Valhalla how the reactor was set up, but I think we just have to right click on the ground. I love that functionality. It assembles itself, and it even looks cool. I just gave it a bucket of water, you need redstone, you need coal, and you need fuel. Oh, and you need the ice. The ice seems to be something optional and it makes it more efficient, but it's not going to generate more RF. How much are you generating? 1,700 RF. Wow. Although the only issue is that we don't have that much fuel, and that is a problem. Oh, and by the way, just in case I was not clear enough, in order to make the uranite, which is the fuel in power, you're going to need raw uranite, which you will get it from different types of ores depending on how deep you're mining. Making different types of alloys from mechanism in order to progress is going to be relatively expensive for us since we are doing manual mining. For instance, in order to make the infused alloy, they changed the name, we're going to need redstone. That's 1 redstone per iron. But if we make an enrichment chamber, we can convert that 1 redstone dust into an enriched redstone, which will have 8 times the value. So obviously, we need an enrichment chamber, and it goes over here. Although if I'm not wrong, we can also use it for ore dabbling, right? Yes, I am a little bit worried about our power situation because we do not have enough redstone and we do not have enough fuel. But it is okay, I think that will be enough in order to get us going. I also made an Energized Smelter and we just put you on auto output. Good, and that is ore dabbling. It's actually not consuming that much RF, that's 40 RF per tick for ore dabbling. But that is also not our highest priority, we also need to get different types of alloys so that we can make better machines. Oh, they have changed the values, so a wafer only makes 4. Okay, so here's the deal. In this mod pack, mining is incredibly dangerous. There is a mod which controls how the caves and the underground biomes look like, and unfortunately, it's not very good if you combine it with a lot of crazy mobs. So I think our first order of business should be to gear up. This is an osmium compressor, and we are going to use it in order to make the refined obsidian ingot so that we can make the refined obsidian armor. That will give us 12 protection and 4 armor toughness, so it's literally one of the best. Although it is one of the best, but it's slightly expensive. Reason that I'm calling it expensive is because you need obsidian dust, you need to infuse it with diamonds, and then you need to enrich it one more time with osmium so that you get the ingot. But at least we have the chest plate, and that should give me a crazy amount of armor, right? You go in the garbage. We have 16 more pieces. That should be enough to make the entire armor. Yes, it was plenty. One more thing that I want to try and get as soon as possible is the Atomic Disassembler. The recipe for it in this mod pack has been changed and we need vibranium, which is an ore that we can find in the nether between Y level 80 and 127. I already forgot the number, 80, okay. So this is Y level 94. We should be able to find something. That is crimson ore. No. Lava. Nice. Is this supposed to be something rare? Yeah, I'm guessing it's relatively rare. I did vein mine a little bit and could not find it. We need more picks. I broke it already. So there is something called a refined obsidian pickaxe, and that has a durability of 2500. And I'm also going to make a refined obsidian sword because that does 14 damage. And let us see what kind of enchantments are we going to get. Sharpness 2. Not bad, but only sharpness 2. Efficiency 3 and efficiency 2. Unbreaking would have been nice. It says between Y level 80 and 127. I should have at least found one. At least. Hello? Any vibranium? No, I'm out of food. I just came back from another trip to the nether and it seems that vibranium has to wait a little bit because there is a mod called Aldemodium, and I think it's a mod developed by the Aldemods team and it gives you different tiers of armor and tools. And if you look at the vibranium chestplate, it will give you 400 armor points and 62 armor toughness. So yeah, there is a progression. It seems that first we have to fold Aldemodium ore so that we would be able to harvest vibranium. And then there is something else called unobtainium, which unfortunately we are going to need it in order to make the digital miner. There you go, this is the recipe. Therefore at this very moment, we should be just content with making a paxel. A refined obsidian paxel. That almost does the same amount of damage as my sword. And I'm guessing with having the paxel, we don't need you guys anymore. Also, living next to this jungle was not a very wise decision. It's incredibly dark, you see a zombie, they call reinforcements, and then you have to kill like 20 of them. I was looking for some cows so that I get leather, so that I can make books, so that I can make bookshelves, so that I can enchant my paxel. And I came upon this. It's a very weird combination of blocks. There's a hole. Oh, it's a house. There is a village every few chunks. There is one over there, and there seems to be another one over there. And there's a chest over here. What do we get? This is a very interesting village. I like it. and their beds are brown. Exploring in this mod pack is incredibly satisfying. Omnidirectional hopper. I did manage to get a few cows, we have some bookshelves, I did make an extra obsidian pack cell, and let us see what kind of enchantments are we going to get. Unbreaking is good. Yeah, we take it. And auto smelt. That's not really good, but I'm guessing it's good for getting charcoal. This is a dilemma. Efficiency 5 or excavate 3. We go with efficiency 5. And silk touch. Okay. And unbreaking 4. Okay, that's really good. I just have a very small question. I had 29 levels. I still have 29 levels. So if I harvest the tree, I'm going to get charcoal, which is good. And if I harvest sand, that will give me glass. I'm not going to start making a base until we get into applied energistics, which could be next episode or the one after. In the meantime, I was thinking that we visit an ocean so that maybe we can find the Oldemodium, because it will tell you that check all the oceans for Oldemodium, Y level 5 to 45. And for some reason, I hate that sentence. That means that it's going to be extremely rare. You have a scuba helmet. Will you drop it? No, they all have scuba helmets. Maybe I should have one. Okay, I did manage to kill the water and we get nothing. This is between Y level 5 and 45. We are at Y level 30 and we are under an ocean. So let's hope we find a cave. Is this a dungeon? Swimming with the drowned. That's not something that I want to do. Yes, this is something more useful. A ravine. And that is Oldemodium. Just up there. We should also be careful not to auto smelt it because otherwise we will just get one ingot. Mining level of cobalt. What? I have gone through the list of different pickaxes and none of them says mining level cobalt. There's not even cobalt in this mod pack, so I'm extremely confused. Maybe we have to get into silent gear or maybe we have to get into mystical agriculture. I'm not sure, but it's okay. We can figure it out later on. I have marked the area on the map and we have 2 ores. I did have a plan of getting an Atomic Disassembler to make my life easier and unfortunately that's not working because some of the recipes have been changed. But one recipe that has not been changed is netherite. Oh, we get 2. There is a third one. So if it goes inside an enrichment chamber, that will give us 2. But if we use a crusher, that will give us 3. Oh, and by the way, I'm using auto smelt so that we get some nether bricks. And I think if I harvest quartz, I will get silicon? Yeah, Blackstone is nice. More netherite. I mean ancient debris. So let me try and find more ancient debris and then I'll bring you back, I guess. The fluid that you see in front of you had me scared a lot and then I had to read online about it. Apparently, if we mix it with lava, we will make a Blackstone Generator. Although the problem is, we don't have a bucket, so maybe we can craft one? Yes, you can make a furnace with stone. And we also have charcoal. Good. I'm very happy that I did not empty the backpack. Oh, this thing scared me a lot. If this was lava, I think I was dead. But now that we had this close call, I think it's time to go back home. I don't want to lose everything. We're going to have a new machine, and that is going to be a crusher. And I think for the moment we're just going to put it over here because we just want to crush ancient debris. And that's it. Also, FYI, this guy is out of coal, out of redstone, out of literally everything. One thing that I want to try is that can we make some Blackstone? Are you lost? Are you friendly? You are friendly. Anyway, one stupid problem at a time. If we put lava here, will we get Blackstone? Please. No. You're an idiot. So what if we have a lava source block? Will that help? Yes, that helps. Can we make some friends? I did put some bread inside. Will you go in? Okay. Yes, they went in. And I think they're stuck. Good, good. This is the first time that I managed to get rats. I'm not exactly sure if they're going to despawn or not, but I don't have a name tag. And no, that's not going to happen. I found a cow that I have not eaten yet. So did you guys despawn? No. Very good. Maybe we can make some cheese. And I think this is how you do it? Yes. I found 9 ancient debris and we're going to have 27 netherite scrap. I did pick up 16 of them so that we can at least make some of the ingots. I don't have enough gold, but we can make 3 of them. And on a positive note, cheese is also ready. So do you have to eat it from my hand or... No. Are we friends? How would I know we're friends? I'm not sure if we are friends, but at least they're not running away. Anyway guys, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. We did manage to get decent armor, decent tools, some RF, and some machines. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one, bye bye.